Hey everyone, Melanie Muenchinger here, illustrator for Gina K Designs. Today I have a project for you that's very similar to one that I showed on my blog hop when we blog hopped last week for the new release sets using my holiday frame and Theresa Momber's Framescape-Winter Trees. So what I did here is I just sponged in a little bit of blue and green over the two stamped frames, and then I colored in the borders with markers. You can look at my blog post, which I have linked below, to see the different color markers that I used on this. But today we're going to do a framescape and a frame without coloring the borders and just doing a little spotlighting in the middle. So this is a really fun way to put the frames together and to also just change up the layout. I love the way that these intersecting borders look. You can do this with either holiday frame or with my fabulous frame set. So to create this card, we're going to do a single layer card today. We're going to be using the Gina K Pure Luxury. This is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4¼ inches. It's the heavy base weight. I've got the Gina K Black Onyx, Ocean Mist, and Fresh Asparagus. I have a couple sponge daubers that I need to replace right after this video. I've got to order some new ones because they're really coming apart. Then I've got a large block for both of those frame stamps. You're going to want to use Theresa Momber's Framescape-Winter Trees. This is currently out of stock, but it will be back shortly. I know a lot of you just got it, so I wanted to go ahead and share this technique. And then you can either use my fabulous frame set or my holiday frame. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp it with the holiday frame today. I also have just some scissors and some scratch paper, and you're going to want to stamp these out onto the scratch paper and then cut out that middle part to create that little landscape vignette inside. Now, these are both larger than Theresa's Framescape, so you always want to stamp large to small. So start with the larger stamp first. I'm going to keep my paper, it's already scored, but I've got it flat so that it doesn't pop up. And I'm just going to ink up this frame. And this will work with the circle on the left or on the right. I'm going to do it on the right. And I'm just going to lay it right over my card front. Drop it down. And if you want to cut it out and layer it like I did on that craft, you can do that. Okay? Now I'm going to use that same block and I'm going to place my Framescape on. I want to just put that with one of the borders lined up with a line on the block. And then I'm going to ink it up all over. Got a little bit of ink inside those trees there, so you want to try to go across two edges of that stamp rather than going in with the corner. Get in a hurry sometimes. And the clear stamps makes this possible. I'm going to go right down in it. So just lay it over until you see the other frame disappear. Press all over and pick it up. Okay? And so it creates a little doubling effect. It makes that middle border just a little bit darker because the two are going over each other. So again, you can color these if you want. I'm going to leave it uncolored today. I'm going to cover this up with my mask. And then I'm going to just start with the Ocean Mist. I'm going to tap it off just so that I don't have it too blotchy. And I'm leaving some open space for sky. So you can see how that's coming off. That's not from the ink pad. That is from my sponge dauber. So I need to throw this away, but those are the only ones I have right now. So I'm just going to just gently just blow that off. I didn't want to get little crumbs of the dauber on the rest of my cards, so be really careful if that happens. And then I'm going to do the green the same way. So cover up that edge. And just fill in just that lower area for some hills. Okay? And this doesn't have to be perfect. You know, if you would rather have a defined hillside, then you can make a curved line to mask that, but I just wanted it to be real soft. Then you could put some birds in there or a greeting. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use that deer that Theresa has in the stamp set. So you'll need a small block for this. So I'm just going to pop that in right there. And then I'm going to use one of the greetings here. Let's do wishing you peace and happiness. That fits really nicely at the top of that frame. Okay, and that's it. Like I said, if you want to go back and do some more sponging in these other areas, on this one I just went over the whole frame and then colored it. Here you can see the same layout, but this is done with the Fabulous frame and the Framescape. And then this last one, I thought this was really cool. You can actually start by stamping either the Fabulous frame or the Holiday frame. So here I have it stamped with Fabulous frame with the oval up. And then I stamped the Framescape going across. And I just think that looks so cool. And so again, you can color in those borders, but I like how it kind of made that double belly band here. So fold your card and it's complete. I hope this gives you a lot of ideas for how you can use the Framescape stamp set, the frame in it with some of my other frame stamp sets. Please enjoy this video and this technique. Post your creations online. We do have a sale going on right now at Gina K Designs using the code December 25th or December 25. Go to the store, you'll see it on there. But that's just through the end of December 29th, Thursday. You can take 25% off your entire order at the store. Thanks for watching today. Please be sure to visit us at Stamp TV and Gina K Designs. God bless.